Hello everyone. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about sRGB for social media. So welcome sa another video explainer na gagawin natin. Nagsusulat kasi ako ng blog dun sa website ko sa passionforportraits.com. Nagsusulat ako dun ng experiences ko, opinion, and thoughts. And hindi to scientific, these are really just based on my everyday na journey in portrait photography. So if you want to learn something about anything related to portrait photography, bisita ka lang doon sa www.passionforportraits.com. And under doon, meron dong journey, doon sinusulat ko. Basahin mo lang doon. And if you want to listen to the vlog instead of the article na sinulat ko doon, pwede din naman through this video explainer. And today's topic, I'm gonna talk about sRGB for social media. May reference ako dito sa article ko para medyo hindi siya lumalayo dun sa sinusulat ko. So anyway, naisulat ko to kasi I was inspired by a certain situation. Kasi there was an incident na yung client ko asked for additional photos. And nabigay ko na sa kanya previously yung photos for that particular project kasi gagamitin niya for social media yan eh. So, sinadya ko, ginawa ko na siyang JPEG, no, for web. And for some reason, di ko maintindihan. Nung chinek ko yung files ko na binigay ko sa kanya, it was saved for JPEG na web. Pero yung color space niya, ang nakalagay doon, Adobe RGB. So, nataranta ako bigla. Sabi ko, nagkamali yata ako ng binigay na file dun sa client. And nung chinek ko nga yung files na binigay ko, nagulat ako nakalagay Adobe RGB. And often kung nakamaka, you can just go to the preview and then just go to the tools, tapos tignan mo info, malalaman mo dun kung anong profile or color space nung file mo. You can also do that kung pupunta kay Adobe Photoshop. Under sa color settings yata, I'm not really sure, but you can actually look at the windows, no, sa baba. May mga options doon where you can select color profile and you'll find out kung anong color profile nung JPEG mo or whatever format you're using. So, yeah, doon ko na-realize na ARGB pala, Adobe RGB pala na ilagay ko. Hindi ko maintindihan kung paano nangyari yon. Kasi I was exporting it batch through Capture One. Siguro na-click ko lang or something, hindi ko napansin. So, ang nasend ko sa kanya is Adobe RGB. So, panic. Nagpanic ako sandali. Tapos, nung ginawa ko, so tinawagan ko agad siya. Sabi ko, huwag niyo muna i-post yung mga photos na binigay ko kasi nagkamali ako. And I was relieved to find out na sinabi nila, hindi pa kasi we're still waiting for the additional photos that we are requesting. So, na-relieve ako doon na to find out na hindi pa pala ginagamit ni client. So, sabi ko, disregard yung files na binigay ko. I'm gonna make a new one. And sabi ko, nagkamali ako ng color space. And there was a big question mark whether ano yun, ano ibig sabihin nun. So, in-explain ko na lang kasi kung gagamitin for social media, you need to use sRGB na color profile. So, in this episode, pag-uusapan natin yun kung ano yung sRGB at ano yung Adobe RGB. Kung photos kasi taken from a professional na camera, ano yan, mataas yung color space, marami siyang detalye sa colors. So, ang color space kasi para siyang lalagyan, no, container. Yung container na yun, di ba, mga container, may malalaki na container, maliliit na container. And si Adobe RGB is a big container, meaning it can hold a lot of different colors, no, that your camera captured. So since professional yung camera mo, marami siyang color na makakapture, so ilalagay niya yun sa container na malaki. Then, Yung isa namang color space, yung sRGB, also known as standard RGB, and ARGB means Adobe RGB. So si sRGB naman, hindi ganun kalaki yung container niya ng colors. Maliit lang, just enough for what we need, no? So dalawang klase, isang malaking container at saka isang maliit na container. Now, of course, kung malaki yung container, marami siyang color na mako-contain, no? While si standard RGB, marami din, pero hindi professional level. Good enough lang siya. So, bakit may ganun? Bakit ARGB? Bakit may sRGB? Kasi may iba-iba silang purpose. Si ARGB, ang purpose niya for professional use. Like for prints, yung mga fine art prints, maybe billboards as well, and what else? Prints nun sa mga magazine or brochure, ganun. So, malaki ang requirement na color requirement ng mga media na yon, no? Kailangan niya ng malaking colors. Maraming colors ang kailangan niya para may translate niya into a really, really good image. So, si sRGB naman, purposely made for communication. So, kunwari, i-email mo. So, mas maliit yung file size niya kasi mas maliit yung color space niya. Tapos, good din siya for social media. Kasi, si social media kasi are being viewed from different devices. Sa cellphone mo, sa laptop mo, sa desktop monitor mo, and all of these different displays has different capabilities, no? May matataas ang kaya display, may mababa ang kaya display. So, mostly sila Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the rest of the social media are built around sRGB. Kasi hindi sila pwedeng mag-work with Adobe RGB kasi ang laki ng color space nun. Sometimes some other monitors are a little bit low end in terms of color display. So useless kung mag-Adobe RGB sila, hindi naman madi-display ng maayos yun sa mga low-end na cellphone or low-end na monitor. So magiging problema yun. So gumawa na lang sila, their entire application is wrapped around sRGB. So mas mababa ang color space. Hindi ibig sabihin na mababa ang color space ng sRGB, pangit na siya. It works enough for high-end monitors and low-end monitors. So mag-work siya in all different type of devices. So iba-iba ang purpose ni sRGB and iba-iba din ang purpose ni Adobe RGB. So using the right color space for your image for a certain purpose is very important. So if you're learning, if you're a photographer trying to understand and learn the technicalities of photography, this is something you need to consider and understand. Na kung magbibigay kayo sa client nyo and you ask your client kung saan niya gagamitin, you should use an appropriate color space for a certain purpose. Pag sinabi ni client, ipiprint ko kasi yan sa wall for my restaurant or ilalagay ko sa menu. So, since it's gonna go through sa printing process, so you might want to use a bigger container of colors. So, you need to save your file as an Adobe RGB. It can be in JPEG or TIFF. And then, kung sasabihin ni client, I'm gonna use it for social media, then bigyan mo siya ng JPEG na sRGB, which is appropriate for social media. So, yon. Importante yun, ha? sRGB and ARGB are two different mga color spaces that has their own purpose, no? So next time you send a photo to your client, you might wanna check before you send it, like what happened to me na naka-ARGB pala siya. So yun, for social media, sRGB, or for monitor viewing lang or what. But if it's gonna go through a printing process, it's gonna be Adobe RGB. So yun lang, just sharing, and hope makatulong ako sa inyo sa mga future na mga sinasubmit nyo ng mga photos to your client. So that's all. Keep on shooting, everyone. Bye.